Hi, Julie.
Hello, how are you?
Good. It's just you and me so far.
Okay, excellent.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Dick.
Hello.
It's Barb and Julie Atwell.
Hello, Sarah.
Oh, Bennett's here.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi,
Hi.
everybody. Thank you again.
Of course.
Thank you again for another pandemic meeting. 2020 meeting.
Huh. My dog doesn't like whoever's sneaking up on me.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're gone. All right.
You seen many more bears?
No, we've had one more, but didn't come too close to the house. So
Good.
it's been pretty peaceful.
That's good.
So is John there?
I see we have Julie Atwell, we have Hank, we have Barb, Sarah, and Dick Bennett, and then there's one other person on the line. I'm not sure who it is.
John, that one?
Not yet.
Okay.
So we have Hank.
I'm not sure where he's calling in from.
Okay. Someone has a number ending in 7195. Who is that?
Not me. Not Sarah.
Well, we still are waiting on John here. Would the person that's on the call that has a number of 428-7195 just let me know who that is so I can put it on the minutes, please? You might be muted on your phone if I haven't heard you talk.
Yeah, my name's Caleb Dobbins.
Okay. What was your first name? I'm sorry.
Caleb, C-A-L-E-B.
Okay, thank you, Caleb. John, sorry, Dick, do you want to give him a few more minutes? Give John a few more minutes?
I would, I think John
Yep.
had some questions,
Okay,
and, you know, I'd like to answer them before we went to a vote, so,
sounds good. We'll give him a few more minutes.
yeah, we'll give him a minute or two to show up. He'll show up.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I guess we should go ahead and start the meeting.
Yeah, I know Julie Atwell said that, she talked to John about it yesterday, but that he didn't ever call in for the call-in number, so he may not have put it on his calendar. So,
Well, the two of us can proceed.
sounds
So
good.
I'm going to open the meeting. This is a Selectmen's meeting, July 9th. The purpose of this meeting is to review the request by Sarah Lord, yesterday's restaurant, to have seating in the state right-of-way. So Barbara, do you have questions about going ahead with this?
I do not have questions. I think it looks like most of the questions have been answered, and the state has given their approval. And Caleb, am I guessing that you're with the Department of Transportation?
That is correct.
Dick, I don't have any questions. Do you have questions?
No, I conversation with DOT about it. I understand their parameters. I think Sarah understands what the parameters are. It's just to reiterate, it's 5 feet from the white line, and then she puts in a removable barrier that will be taken in each night, put out a half hour before service starts in the morning and go for a half hour after ending service in the afternoon. I guess then we would take a vote on giving our approval, Town of Jackson, giving our approval for this procedure.
And this was going to be through the time period when we don't have any road bans on, correct?
It will last, we have a month, we've put in place a monthly review.
Okay.
And also, if the governor was to rescind the emergency order, the outdoor seating necessity would be curtailed at that time. The seating in the right-of-way.
Okay. Well, then
The
I will.
state also
Go ahead.
wants a monthly. When I talked to the gentleman from Concord yesterday, he also wants to review it in a month just to make sure everything's going well. I'm not sure what his exact words were, but the state's
Okay.
also following suit with you guys to just follow up in a month. Do you want to give me if you are to vote to approve this, a specific date? And how would I go about that? Should I reach out to you guys in a month, or would there be? How would you like to handle it?
End date.
I'm sorry, what was that, Mr. Bennett?
A specific end date that you would like?
Or just a
No,
monthly
so when you
review
guys,
date?
if we still have the social distancing order and this continues, you want to review it in a month. So would it be a month from today specifically? Just so I don't
Why
undo
don't,
all of the hard work
yeah.
you guys have
Why-
done. I just want to make sure I'm not following the rules.
why don't we make it on the 10th of the month?
Okay.
Because that,
Can I-
go ahead.
Barb, we have a Selectmen's meeting August 11th. We could just add it to the agenda.
Okay.
Perfect.
That would be perfect.
Yep. And then we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll set the next date after each meeting then. Sound good?
Yeah, then I think we go for, a 4-week period, and that would be our next meeting. So that makes logical sense to me.
And someone else hopped on the call.
John Allen.
Hi, John Allen.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hey, attaboy.
Wrong meeting.
I'm glad you're here.
So
Meeting.
to recap, if you don't mind, Dick, I'll read my notes here. We were recapping, John, it was 5 feet from the white line. And every morning, a half hour before Sarah opens, and then up through a half hour after she closes, she will have their barriers in place and then removed. And then we will be reviewing this every month with the first review on the select meeting on August 11th. And then we can report back to the state, or Sarah can.
My only concern about the barriers is that the barriers are supposed to protect the people that are there, and if they're removable, they don't sound like they're going to give you a lot of protection if something goes awry.
No, the problem is that even if you put the Jersey barriers in, they were going to have to be brought in every night. The state does not want those set in place to remain in place throughout the night. They fear there's more of a problem with leaving them up than to designate the area during the day and then bring the barriers, the area that's been designated, bring that in every evening. And as far as, what we can do, we have to have, there's certainly no parking in front of the restaurant now, and they have to have no parking signs up. As far as the safety of the patrons, this is what DOT feels is a better situation. So I'm going to say, that I have to go with them. They're pretty much the experts on this. I don't think we can outthink them on safety issues.
Yeah, I
John.
certainly understand. I just don't think those, temporary barriers would provide any kind of protection. That's all, and that's why I thought with it, I understand what they're saying. They have to be moved, and obviously Jersey barriers can't be moved every day. But I just want to express my concern. I don't think those barriers are going to be enough to protect anybody if something does happen.
No, they're not there for protection of the patrons or help servers. So that is not it. It's pretty much, I think Sarah has to indemnify the state, and she has to have her insurance in place that covers that area, and that's about all we can do. If you put the barriers up, you would have you had to have strobe lights and sand barrels at the beginning on the south end as a cushion, a bump cushion there. So it becomes, like a highway job site. So this is what they accept on a day-to-day basis at a highway job site of their own. So if that, if that fits the parameters for them, I'd say that we should go ahead and give it a go. I think that, having a monthly review, that way we can have any other citizens weigh in a month if there's been a problem, or Sarah can weigh in as far as how it's affecting her business. And I think we'll just have to go from there.
All righty. How are you? Good, how are you?
I'm on board with that as well, and I hear your concerns too, John, so let's hope that that there are no incidents.
And, we'll probably give our police officers a heads up to, really keep an eye on traffic speed through there now. Just, you don't have to give out tickets, but I think that, both a presence and if somebody is traveling a little fast, I'll give them a warning and say, look, you're going to have to slow down in town, which they should anyway, but, just to maybe just be a little more vigilant about enforcing across that area, and we'll go from there.
Okey dokey.
Okay, I'll
Well, I
entertain
will- Yep, go ahead.
I was just saying I'd entertain a vote if you have more to add. I'm happy to listen to it.
Nope, I will make a motion to, to approve the agreement with the DOT and yesterday's to have Sarah have the temporary space and removable barriers up so she can have additional seating while we are under the stay-at-home 2.0 restaurant guidelines from the governor's office, to be reviewed monthly.
I will second.
All right, take a vote. Barbara, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
John?
Vote yes.
Dick Bennett, you vote yes. Okay,
Dick, were you still going to ask Pat to make marks on the spots where the proper measurements were?
yes, he probably won't get to that till Monday, so you'll just have to, measure over with a tape measure and try to get it 5 feet from the white line, and then Monday we can have him come in and, I might be able to get him now, but this is the end of his day.
I'll
But
make
we'll
sure
get-
to start, I'm for, even
over
further
the
away.
weekend, just try to stay within that 5-foot boundary line, and then by Monday we should have lines on the pavement for you to go to.
We won't even have the full seating area prepared before this weekend. So it'll just be a small space to start, and I'll make sure I stay I'll go 8 or 10 away from the white line just until we have the specific spot measured out, just so I make sure I'm well within your parameters.
That sounds great.
Sounds good.
I appreciate it.
All right, is there any more discussion on this issue?
Not for me.
Well, then I would happily send everybody home if I could have a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I will second that.
All in favor? Barbara?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Bennett? Aye. All right, there it is.
Thank you
Sarah,
all.
good luck.
Yes.
hope
Thank you
it
so
works
much,
out.
everybody. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being
All
on,
right.
Caleb. Bye-bye.
Aye.